Guten Tag and welcome to my channel. This is my first ever episode, vlog number 1. My name's Orsha Wells and earlier in 2018 I was successful in being awarded an international fellowship through the Institute of Specialised Skills of Australia and also the Victorian State Government through the Department of Economic Development, Jobs, Transport and Resources. My international fellowship is looking at ways that different countries are working and supporting youth into employment. I'm particularly interested in innovative ways of collaboration between government, organisations and also employers. Additionally, I'm also looking at ways that different countries are looking to the future because the world of work is changing and the jobs that we know today, many of which won't be around tomorrow. I'm travelling to various countries throughout Europe to try to understand the culture, what governments are currently doing and how organisations, young people and employers are working together to support people's first jobs, but then also support transitioning into different roles and to see what potentially we can relate back to Australia. Of course, through my journeys at various locations, I'll also be documenting some of the touristy things that we undertake. In some ways, I am out of my comfort zone, so I think that sometimes that's a good feeling to relate back to when people start a new job. You always are out of your comfort zone, and sometimes for people who have been in an industry for a long time, like myself, we can take things for granted. So I'm hoping that I can document my own feelings throughout this as well. On a personal note, I'll be travelling to Lithuania, which is my mother's home country. So this is the first time that I'll be landing there, and I'm interested on a personal note to, in a way, go back to the future to understand how much of my heritage has coloured who I am today, and also to sort of see how much of the past needs to come to the future with me too, if I learn more about myself, my cultural history. So I'm hoping again to vlog that, not totally related to this fellowship, I know, but in some ways I see it as a similar thing because, you know, we've got a lot of past legacies about employment and, you know, with all the transition, how much of the past do we need to take with us into the future, and then how much do we need to leave behind, how much can transform, and then how much, you know, is totally new. I'm taking myself out of my comfort zone, in a way exploring the newer world of work where obviously social media, YouTube, and the digital revolution is changing the world of work, and what better way than to give it a go myself. This definitely wasn't available when I was entering the workforce, and even though this is my first video, the amount of prep behind it has definitely been a big learning curve for me. So I think by taking myself through this journey, it does help me understand in some ways more deeply what are some of the skills the younger generation are likely to need in the world of the future. So right now I'm in Nuremberg, Germany, and I'm here for the next couple of days. I have a few appointments while I'm here. I had my first one yesterday. What I've decided to do is I will upload a video once I've finished all of my appointments in a particular city or an area, so that hopefully the videos that I upload can contain as much of a holistic snapshot of what I've been undertaking while here. Also, I'm not the world's best video editor. As I've just said, this is the first time I'm doing this. Please be patient with me. I am sure as I progress through this, I will get better. And no doubt I'll look back on this first one and hopefully look back and maybe have a bit of a laugh about where I started, but we'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching. Auf Wiedersehen.